France has been thrown into a fresh political crisis after a vote of no confidence brought down the fragile minority government led by Prime Minister François Bayrou.
Contre 364.
The National Assembly President announced the crushing 364 to 194 defeat for the PM, who's only been in the job since December. The 74-year-old has been ousted after failing to get support for unpopular budget measures to rein in the country's mounting debt. Mr Bayrou proposed to scrap 2 national holidays and freeze welfare payments and pensions to save about $78 billion. Before the vote, he acknowledged it was a gamble.
The greatest risk was not to take it, to let things continue without anything changing, to play politics as usual, to drag things out without taking the necessary decisions until the point of no return is reached and we find ourselves on the edge of the cliff. Because what we are dealing with today is not a political issue, it's a historical question.
Mr Bayrou will tender his resignation later today. It means the French President, Emmanuel Macron, will have to find his 5th Prime Minister in less than 2 years. The Elysee Palace has confirmed a replacement will be named in the coming days, but no clear frontrunner has emerged. Opposition parties say the crisis is the result of Mr Macron's own making after he suddenly dissolved the National Assembly last year, triggering a legislative election that left a fragmented assembly and no dominant political bloc. Far-right leader Marine Le Pen now wants the people to decide again, a move that could benefit her national rally party.
The president has only one option, to call new elections and let the country choose. If the people decide to choose a majority of challengers, so be it. If he actively engages in the campaign, stepping out of his role as referee to become a player, he must accept in advance the political consequences in case of defeat.
The fall of the government is set to cause a period of prolonged political uncertainty in France at a time when Mr Macron deals with a range of international challenges, including the wars in Ukraine and Gaza and the changing priorities of US President Donald Trump, all while debt in Europe's second largest economy continues to spiral.
The major risk here is instability, that there's not a government in place to pass a budget which must be passed by the end of this year. There's no easy solution here because based on opinion polls right now, if the president were to dissolve parliament and hold elections, it's unlikely that things would change. It's most likely that you would have a parliament that is essentially the way it is right now, which is to say no majority.
In the French capital, many Parisians aren't surprised at Mr Bayrou's downfall over his austerity budget, but some fear what will happen next.
I'm relieved, but after that, it's true that I'm particularly worried about the aftermath of events, how things will evolve in this very strange context. I've lived in France for 17 years, and this is something I've never seen before. Political discourse based on hatred, and that's it.
I'm waiting to see what happens if they manage to find someone. But in any case, I don't think it's a very useful decision, and it brings more uncertainty than clarity to French politics today.